Thousands of protesters marched through London streets against digital ID plans. The Prime Minister says the ID system is to tackle illegal migration, but opponents say it's an invasion of privacy. What we're about to go through in today's video is the first wave of probably another 15 to 20 waves of things getting gradually worse and people speaking out about this. Crowds of protesters have marched through London streets rallying against the government plans for digital IDs. Thousands of demonstrators controlled by strict police conditions chanted and waved banners along the route on Saturday, which ended at the heart of government, Whitehall. The Prime Minister announced in September that a digital ID system would be introduced in 2029 and would be mandatory for people working in the UK as part of a bid to tackle illegal migration. Now here's the really interesting thing. I actually went back to the original statement that was put out, and yes, they did say by 2029, but a statement made literally 2 days ago says that they're looking to implement this by 2027. And we will talk about the protest, but I just want to clarify here. If you look at every single news article that directly quotes like an MP or someone in power that's linked to the digital ID system, they're all saying kind of similar things, but they're getting dates wrong, information wrong. They're saying on one hand that digital ID won't be controlled and owned and ran by a third party. On the other hand, they're talking about how it's going to be integrated into their one login system, which is a third party. Then we've got them saying 2029 and then by 2027. Effectively, no one in government really has a single bloody clue what's going on and everyone's just guessing. This has been really rushed through. Now before we get to the protest stuff, just a very quick 15-second thank you to Private Internet Access. If you're looking for a great VPN and you want to support the channel so I can keep making content like this, make sure you go and check out Private Internet Access at the link down below. You get 4 months free and 86% off, and it's a brilliant VPN, and yes, one subscription works across all of your devices. An advert for the protest on the website organizer of mass non-compliance said if you accept digital ID now, it may be the last real choice you ever make. And that's entirely true. If you accept the government coming in and basically being able to track you, your banking, everything you do in one main database, you're essentially signing away your right to privacy. And there's no coming back from that. There's no seeing if it works and then if it doesn't work, changing your mind later. It's there. And once the government is given power like that and they update all of their integration and all of their systems to run off the basis that they can just access all of your information, we'll never go back from that. The people that don't have a problem with this now are the same people that are going to complain about it in the future. The Met Police told demonstrators to not deviate from their pre-planned route and stay on the left-hand side of the road. Plans to roll out digital IDs have already faced criticism. Conservative former Minister Sir David Davis, who campaigned against the introduction during Sir Tony Blair's Labour government, said whilst digital IDs and ID cards sound like a modern and efficient solutions to problems like illegal immigration, such claims are misleading at best. The systems involved are profoundly dangerous to the privacy and fundamental freedoms of British people. Tory leader Kemi Badenoch has dismissed the plans as a gimmick that would do nothing to stop the boats. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage has also said that he is firmly opposed. The Liberal Democrats have said they will not support mandatory digital ID where people are forced to turn over their private data just to go about their daily lives. And this is where, once again, I'm going to bring up a topic that I think is really important on this channel. I've seen people in my comment section say that they are okay with digital ID because Nigel Farage is against it. And this is where people are allowing left and right divisiveness and the constructs that are the wings of politics, allow them to dictate what their own thoughts and feelings are on legislation. I think first and foremost, people should set out their own set of ideals. Do you like digital ID? Do you not like digital ID? And after you've figured out all of your own policies and the things that you value, then you can kind of take a step back and think, oh, okay, I lean more towards one party or more towards another. But this divisiveness that's been set out by personal politics isn't doing anyone any favours, including the people that allow themselves to be swayed by this. There are many issues which are a left issue or a right issue or a centrist issue or an issue that spreads across all three. In the case of the Online Safety Act and digital identification, this isn't about you being on the left or on the right. This is about you personally giving away your freedoms to the government. Now, like I've said in previous videos, I believe that government does have a place. You know, they have to run the NHS, they have to run different things. They have their place, but their place in society should not be overwhelming power that puts control in the hands of the government, not the people. I've actually in the background started working on a video going through every single privacy concern to do with the Online Safety Act and digital identification, and I've started recording it, and so far the video is 48 minutes long, and I am about a third of the way through my notes. And as I'm recording that video, the video is getting longer. Between now and 2027 or 2029 or 2048 or 2026, whenever they decide to actually introduce the full blown digital ID system, whenever they make up their mind, we are going to see more and more petitions, protests, discussion and debate around this. The closer we get to it coming into effect, the more conversations that are going to happen. The only thing that I do hope is that this isn't like the Online Safety Act, where it comes into effect, everyone's outraged, then everyone moves on from it. I've seen this already. Obviously, I know views are just views, but you can see now Online Safety Act related content, people aren't really interested. And it's only when things go dramatically wrong that people take an interest again. And that's why myself and other creators, when things go wrong with those things, we are quick to point it out, because we need that public interest to get these dystopian acts overturned. These protests are going to carry on, and rightfully so. It's nice to be able to have a legal, healthy protest whilst it's still legal, because in the future it probably won't be. Make sure you check out private internet access at the link down below. They're a fantastic VPN and you can get yourselves 4 months free and 86% off. And thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.